Hello, C White C about 39. This is just a little video. I thought this was just really weird. Now, Birds of Prey came out. It marketed itself in a way that really didn't work for it. Apparently misrepresented the film itself, and it bombed. And everyone's talking about how bad it bombed. But the really weird thing was there are a lot of Bird of Prey fans who were trying to sabotage Sonic, because Sonic is coming out this week, and clearly it's going to bury Birds of Prey because it's already selling out everywhere. It's got big. It's going to have a big opening. They started off badly where they did a really bad Sonic design, and fans got really upset. And complained about it, and then they actually did something shocking. They actually went back to the drawing board, postponed the film, and changed the character to what the fans wanted, because they actually got, oh, we're making this film to entertain people, so we might want to do what they want. Yes. So, wow, amazing. Someone actually got that. So yeah, they went back, they changed it, and it was trending really well. Everyone was happy with it, and it's coming out, and it's going to be a big hit. And obviously, since Birds of Prey didn't do so well last week, and the only thing they've got to try and help it this week is they changed the name, and maybe a little bit of word of mouth that it wasn't as bad as what the marketing made it out to be. So, but the sad thing is a whole bunch of Bird of Prey fans went out, and this is bizarre. They went and made up all these stories about, and I was going to read some out, but they're all too damn small. Like someone said, oh, I took my husband and two sons to see the Sonic movie, and I was appalled to hear homophobic slurs and all, basically saying they went with their family to Sonic, and they were offended by language, swearing, homophobic abuse, all of this from the film, and they were so upset they ran out of the cinema basically and went into a Birds of Prey screening, and they found like comfort, and they were like taken care of, like the people in the cinema like embraced them as a safe space or something. It was really over the top and absurd. You couldn't really take it seriously, but they were writing these as serious posts, even though the film hasn't opened yet. Now, there were some preview screenings, but it didn't sound like these were people going to preview screenings. You're invited to preview screenings. These were all just regular people saying, oh, I took my kid to Sonic, or went with my husband and my kids to Sonic, and it was so offensive we had to leave, and then we went and saw Birds of Prey, and it was such a great uplifting, and it's just, when it's an R-rated vengeance film against men, but they're acting, it's just bizarre that people would try and sabotage a film or try to help another film by putting another film down and saying it's bad when it's not, or attacking it. And it's very much like what happened with the Joker, when they tried to say, oh, it's full of white male rage and incels, and it's going to make incels go crazy. There's going to be shoot-ups in the cinemas. If you go to the cinema, you're risking your life. And then it was, oh, Gary Glitter did a song for the soundtrack, which isn't true. So if you go, you're giving him money. He's a pedophile, so you're funding a pedophile if you go see the film. All these things kept coming out to try and deter people from seeing it. And the same thing with Alita Battle Angel, when that was up against Captain Marvel. Instead of being happy that, oh, we've got two female action hero movies out, they're like, they had to pit one against the other and make Captain Marvel good and Alita bad, and trash all the people who went to see Alita. Now, I myself paid for Alita and then went to see Captain Marvel because I thought I had to see it for Endgame, and I didn't want to be manipulated into seeing the film I didn't want to see, because I figured they put something in there that you'd need to know for Endgame, and they didn't anyway. So I didn't even need to see it. But it wasn't that bad. But I paid for Alita instead, and I may very well pay for Sonic this weekend. I don't want to see Sonic. I never played the game. I don't really like cartoon kids sort of films with like characters like that. So what I might do is pay for Sonic, give him the money, and go see Birds of Prey and see what it's actually like. So I can do a proper review of it, and just to know if I should buy it on DVD. I'll probably buy it on DVD. There's a few superhero films I haven't seen. I just bought them on DVD. I still haven't watched a couple of them, including Doctor Strange, because I boycotted that film because of the whitewashing of the character in it. But I borrowed it from the library, so I might watch it. I've still got it out. I didn't pay for it. So, I mean, yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to comment on that. I think it's absolutely insane that these people would trash a film like that in such a offensive way and make up these stories that are absolutely not true, and then not even be good liars because the film isn't even out yet. So this um, little story that they tell in this event, it can't happen because unless they're talking about attending screenings and taking their if they got invited to a screening and they managed to take their family members as well, that's the only way they could have seen it. So it's just bullshit. But people still, I just can't understand this mentality of us against them. My thing can't be good unless yours is bad. My thing cannot succeed unless I destroy yours. This sort of mentality. Now, I must admit, I'd like to see Discovery fail to save Star Trek, but that's because it's actually attacking it and trying to destroy it. You know, Sonic isn't doing anything to Birds of Prey. Alita wasn't doing anything to Captain Marvel, so you know, Joker didn't do anything to anyone, so none of those attacks were really warranted. So I don't know what it's about. It's just bizarre. I was going to read them out, but the only screens I can get up of them, they're really small, and I'm not even going to try and read them, and I can't get them to blow up. But you get the gist. Basically, it was the same, and it was the same thing over and over again. Oh, I went with my family. The film was so offensive that we had to leave. We went in to see Birds of Prey, and it was like a sanctuary. Um, it's just really bizarre. But hopefully no one paid attention to it, and hopefully all it does is make the Birds of Prey fans look bad as they should and reflect on the film and them because it's just a shitty thing to do. But I'm going to go. That's that. I just want to comment on that because I just thought it deserved some denouncement. So I'm going to go. Feel free feel free to share, like, comment. Comments are fun. Thanks. Bye.